Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, the Hut, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut. Hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So, if you don't know, Mets Starling Marte was told that he has inflammation in his knee. And in all likelihood, he has to sit out and take it easy for 15 days and get that inflammation and all that soreness out. So in all likelihood, he's going to have to go on the injury list. Now, he's not been placed in the injury list as I'm doing this video, which is Monday. We posted in the morning on Tuesday. But I was thinking about this, and I'd like to know your opinion on it. And leave your comments and your opinions in the comments section of this video. Should the Mets call up Luisangel Acuna from the minor leagues, and he's in AAAs with the Syracuse Mets. He's on the Mets 40-man roster. He is a kid that has been playing really well for the last month. He's hitting 288. He's getting on base like crazy. He's stealing bases. He's driving runs in. Now, he's not an outfielder, but should the Mets consider bringing him up? And also with consideration that he can play the outfield a little bit, as well as second base, as well as shortstop. Now we have Jeff McNeil, who has struggled immensely. And should the Mets consider playing McNeil a little bit in the outfield to give Acuna a chance to play on a regular basis or a semi-regular basis, along with Jose Iglesias, who's been here for the last few weeks? Should the Mets consider doing these things and really give this team another jolt? As you know, they don't have Edwin Diaz for 10 games. I think in all likelihood he's probably not going to try to appeal the suspension that he has, that Major League Baseball unjustly, in my view, gave him. So Mets could use a little bit of a jolt. I know they've played really well. They've hit really well. He's been red hot. He's considered a very good prospect. He's considered a guy that's going to be an everyday player in the major leagues. The Mets could use a little bit of a jolt. You always use youth. Always makes everybody happy. Whenever any team calls up their young players and our prospects, people get all excited about it. But I was thinking about how practical it is that the Mets should consider this, just due to the fact that you just have him come up here, give him a little bit of a taste. If he does well, great. If he has a bit of an adjustment, which he had an adjustment period for the last year with the Mets. He did not play well last year after they made the trade for Max Scherzer. They sent Scherzer to Texas and they brought in Acuna. He didn't play well in AA in the last 2 months. And up until the last month, he's not played all that great. But he's gotten his OPS over 700, 702 currently in the minor leagues. He's actually done a really good job. He's been a catalyst with that Syracuse team. That Syracuse team is really good. They have a really good record for a minor league team. Some of the minor league teams are struggling. You know, the St. Lucie team's really, it's 25 games in the 500 in the Florida State League. But with Acuna, again, you bring up a guy that's got a lot of speed. You call him up now. You play him against the Yankees. The Yankees have been struggling to throw runners out. Stolen base is a big part of his game. Stolen base is back in baseball, as you know. He's a very good defensive player. The one question there is about him on the offensive side is, can he hit for enough power? But if you bat him in the top of the lineup, you bat him, I'll just say, lead off, second, or even bat him lower in the line, bat him ninth. It does give you a little bit more speed element to this team. Although they've been stealing bases on a pretty good clip, it gives them something more. And he's a big base stealer. He has stolen a lot of stolen bases. He's had a lot of stolen bases in the minor leagues for since he's been playing. So he's a kid that can do that. And I know people are going to like this. You call up one of these, and I would mention before that, he's on the 40-man roster. So just keep that in mind. It's just about using that minor league option on him. at this point. Or you call up one of these veteran outfielders like maybe Mike Brazeau, Ben Gamel, Trace Thompson, and you have them be on your bench, and you can just sort of mix and match, what you have here in Bader and Nimmo and Tyrone Taylor, and you put Nimmo, you put McNeil in the outfield a little bit, and you play one of these veteran players, you put them on the bench, or you play a DJ Stewart more in the outfield. I don't know. I wouldn't do that. Just sort of thinking about it. I like to see the kid play. I like to see him play. I think you would too. But it's an interesting discussion. I think it's something to consider. And like I said, they don't have to maneuver anybody. It's just about, do you want to burn one of his minor league options right now? But he is close to the major leagues, so maybe you do it right now. I would like to see it. I keep my fingers crossed as a Met fan. I like to see the kid play. I like to see him play. You put him at second base, and maybe you put him in the outfield a little bit. Maybe you bring him in the pinch run, late in the game if the Mets need to, maybe pinch run for J.D. Martinez or for Pete Alonso or whatever. But that's my thought. You can leave your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Should the Mets call up Luisangel Acuna to take the roster spot of Starling Marte, who's going on the injured list? And should he play more than, say, Jeff McNeil, DJ Stewart, and, of course, Jose Iglesias? The Mets are in transition. We can't forget about that. We know that this group is in transition. They're trying to get younger. This is a way to get one of the Mets prospects, one of the big prospects here, and get his feet wet and get him to play. And if he plays well, great. If he doesn't play well, he can go back to the minor leagues and continue to develop. But you let me know what you think about this video. And, of course, thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Also, if you're not on Twitter and you're not on, or it's called X now, and if you're not on Facebook, you want to subscribe to the Baseball Hut. I'll get you everything you could possibly imagine about the New York Mets. Rumors, news, commentary, everything here. So, thank you for watching, and have a good day.